Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about the Bitcoin price analysis as far as Bitcoin is concerned, because we have some amazing data points that we need to work with. And I just wanted to give you a quick update since yesterday's episode. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed yesterday's episode. And from yesterday's talking points, we did establish the fact that BTC has to consistently trade above 34,600. This is one of the reasons why I still have this line right over here, right? And then we also had another line which is very significant that represents 35,400. So what we need to do today in order for us to continue our bullish narrative, because I'm still bullish, I still remain bullish because I am waiting for the Wyckoff accumulation type of schematic to happen. And we are definitely bound to go to 42,000 or even 41,000, just like I have been religiously preaching for the past few days. So I still maintain my bullish narrative. Nothing has drastically changed. And if we flip over to the smaller time frame, right, let's go to the 1 hour. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, since yesterday's episode, right, we did end up breaking out of this particular bullish flag, because indeed it was a bullish flag, and we came to this particular area. Now this particular area is a very great area of importance, because we can see that we've got these particular nodes right over here. And if we scroll to the left, right, we also had this turnaround area which is corresponding to this particular area. So best believe that a lot of cryptocurrency traders are going to be looking at this particular area as an area of either taking profit or an area of resistance. So this particular move is absolutely normal. It's absolutely fine. There's nothing really sinister about this correction right over here, because we are coming from this particular low area of around 30,300. okay, so we had this amazing push up, so it's pretty normal to have this correction. So I don't really know why a lot of people are beginning to get overly bearish as usual, but of course the only time I'm going to be super bearish, or when I'm going to be able to change my bullish narrative, is when or if the price of BTC starts consistently trading below 30,000 US dollars, and we end up closing below 30,000 US dollars as a daily candle. That is going to be ultra bearish. Okay, so basically this is just one stop in comparison, or rather in relation to where we're going to end up going. So this is absolutely normal. It's absolutely perfect. I really hope that you guys did kind of jump in and jump out, but it doesn't really matter, whether you took profit here. Personally, I did take profit around 36,390 something, so I'm really Gucci right now, and I'm actually thinking of observing what the price is going to do. So what I really expect the price to do is we're definitely going to lose this particular support right over here, right, at 34,600, and eventually when we drop down, right, we are going to come back up to this particular level. But in case it doesn't happen, right, it doesn't really matter, because we have this area, right, where we were sort of trying to break loose of this particular resistance, and finally we broke out of it. So we could have a situation where this particular area holds, but from the looks of things, I don't really think 34,600 is going to hold for now. I think we're going to go slightly lower, and based on the Fibonacci retracements, right, we've got that particular data point. And if we do that, right, you guys can clearly see that our buy target should be around 33,800 all the way down to 33,600. So this particular area is going to be like a very good reload zone. So usually when the prices kind of do this, right, they are forming some sort of continuation pattern, and what usually happens is there's going to be like a dip towards the bottom, and then the price is going to reverse and continue holding this particular area as support. Then we are going to continue going towards the upside. So this is what I expect to happen. And due to the fact that we broke the minus 0.13 fib right over here, right? As you guys can clearly see, right? We protruded out of this particular yellow fib line. So that is a very great indicator that the price is going to continue going towards the downside. So the most important thing is, for me, I'm really anxious to see what the price is going to be trading at by the end of today. Today is Wednesday, the 30th of June, right? So I really expect, I'm very anxious to see what the price is going to end up forming, especially on the daily candle, because that's really going to determine where the prices might potentially go to. So let's flip over back to the smaller time frames. So let me get rid of this Fibonacci level. Let me get rid of these lines, and let's look at some 4-hour time frames, and let's also take a look at this particular price movement. Okay, so if we do that from there till here, okay, we kind of retraced almost back to the 618 fib level. Okay, it's practically around that particular area. So to me, this particular move is more of a bullish move in comparison to, you know, having like a continuation towards the downside, because if this particular move wasn't really that powerful, right, we would have been rejected at 38.2% fib level. I'm sure you guys already know the significance of these Fibonacci levels, but we ended up reversing to the 61.8% fib level, right, almost close to that particular area. So to me, that really means that we are definitely in the clear, and eventually, as soon as all the noise is done, we're going to eventually go back to 41,000 US dollars, because we are in fact trading within this particular range, which is absolutely amazing. And if we take a look at the Wyckoff schematic, right, like once the price kind of pushes up, right, it does fall on the LPS, you know, the last point of supply. So I believe this is the last point of supply that we are beginning to form right over here. So we are beginning to form the LPS type of situation, the last point of supply before that particular situation happens. Okay, so let's say, for example, I'm not really correct, right? Let's say we have another side towards the we've got another drop towards the downside. Let's say, for example, we are going to end up pushing above 42,000 US dollars, or even 41,000 US dollars, and then we continue. If we do that, right, then there's a high probability that we're going to end up going to 27,000 and 24,000. If that happens, and then we also continue going back into this particular range, then the Wyckoff schematic is still going to be in, you know, it's still possible, because that is going to officially form the spring. So we don't really know whether exactly this has been the spring, because we don't really know if it's going to do that and then start using it as some sort of support, then break out towards the upside. We don't really know if that is going to play out for sure. So at this particular moment, we're not really sure whether this is the spring, but the other alternative scenario that we have is the price of BTC sort of, being rejected at this particular level and then correcting down and then dropping close to, well, between 27,000 to 24,000. Then that is officially going to give us the spring. Okay, so if that happens, then we're going to officially consider that particular level as the spring. But I really believe that this particular area is the last point of supply, because we are having like one last liquidity exchange between the bulls and the bears. So if that happens, there's going to be like another drop towards the downside, and then we're going to be bought back up. So I'm going to be definitely reloading and buying back around this particular area. And just like I told you, right, my target is around 33,600. So I'm expecting the price to drop back to 36,300, and this really coincides with this particular level. Okay, like once we started coming back from the bottom, from this particular downtrend, right, this is the area that we've faced some sort of resistance, and then we had to like sort of retrace. So if this particular area doesn't really hold, if this particular area, the green line that we talked about yesterday, 34,600, if it doesn't hold, then we're most likely going to come back to retest this particular area. We use the previous resistance turned into support, we use it as support, and then continue going back, break above this particular area, come back, and then start using 34,600 as support, and then the rest is history. We head over towards 41,000 US dollars. So from everything that I've talked about, right, I still remain bullish. I'm still going to be bullish until we start trading below 30,000 US dollars, until we close below 30,000 US dollars on the daily candle. So far, we've never closed below 30,000 US dollars. Like every time we kind of drop, we always get bought back up, So the bulls are definitely defending, all right? So if this is the area that is the last attempt within this particular triangle, or rather range, the box, right, then we could potentially, end up dropping like that. But for now, I think it's like really too early for us to go all bearish and just to sort of have these bearish narratives. So the most important thing is we're supposed to wait and see how the price is going to behave and react when it comes to 33,300, even through this particular area, and just getting to observe what the price is going to do. So this particular area is going to be like a very great area to take a look at. So I really encourage you guys to just keep an eye on this particular area. If this particular area breaks, right, then we're beginning to sort of lose a whole lot of different momentum, especially if we close below it on a daily time frame. So that's what I'm looking at. But the best scenario should be Bitcoin maintaining this particular level and hopefully going above 35,400. I'm actually much more comfortable if the price is going to be trading above 35,400. Then our 41,000 target is going to be, really in play, and it's bound to happen as soon as possible. But just judging from this particular price structure that we recently got, right, the price has to kind of complete this particular down trend and dip. Okay, so don't really rush and jump in at this particular moment, because it always happens. I've seen these structures for like a very long period of time. I literally know them, so there's going to be a price break towards the downside, but that doesn't really mean it's super bullish. It's just an end of this particular price action. So best believe this particular area is going to play a significant role. So if we flip over to the daily time frame, right, what value does this particular area signify? So if we take a look at the line, okay, it still coincides with this particular area. Remember, here we used it as an anchor point to continue pushing. Okay, so if you extend it towards this particular level, right, this is where we also ended up bouncing. So I really believe that it's going to play a significant role. I am absolutely positive that the price is going to come back to 33,300, and this is where we're most likely going to find some sort of support before we can continue our journey towards 41,000 US dollars. So yeah, based on this particular situation, we're about to go to 33,300, which is absolutely normal. It's fine, and you guys shouldn't be worried about it. So I'm probably going to give you another update in the next coming few hours, and we're just going to keep on observing what's going to be happening. So yeah, let's take a look at a little bit of news, because I love to see what's going on. So these are the trending topics. So Beijing subway is now accepting digital yuan, which is very good. Okay, so they have some sort of adoption happening, which is pretty amazing. So Subway is a very popular, food chain store. I'm sure you guys already know what Subway is. So these guys are probably using digital yuan, which is, pretty good for adoption and digitization. So what else do we have? So CoinMarketCap has launched an Ethereum token swaps powered by Uniswap. Okay, so you guys can be able to swap your tokens just using CoinMarketCap. So CoinMarketCap CMC has launched a token swap feature on its website through an integration with decentralized exchange Uniswap. CMSC is one of the most well-known crypto market data aggregators in the industry, and it has been owned by Binance since April 2020. Oh, really? CoinMarketCap is owned by Binance? I had no idea. Oh my God. You gotta love Chinese people, man. You gotta love how competitive, Chinese people are. These guys are very competitive and they always want to like dominate, So big shout out to Binance, big shout out to CZ. I'm a huge fan of Binance, and just like I told you yesterday, right? If there's one coin you should buy, if you don't really want to like hold a whole lot of different cryptocurrencies, BNB is absolutely the all-in-one type of cryptocurrency. And the Binance Smart Chain is just like an absolute beast, and it's going to be bigger than Ethereum soon. So I really expect BNB to like occupy the second position. So I didn't know that CMS was owned by Binance since last year. I had no idea. Okay, so what else do we have? What other exciting stuff do we have here? So Bitcoin sees another 4.5% dip amid warning BTC price indicator bottom may still not come. Okay, so Wyckoff stress 32,300 support. Okay, so basically these are the types of scenarios that people are expecting. Okay, if it doesn't find support here, then it's going to drop down to 24,000 most likely. Okay, so these are the two scenarios that people are expecting. Okay, so one of the people, I think this guy kind of is in tune with what I'm expecting. Okay, this is what I'm expecting. The price to kind of retrace and then do this. Okay, this is what I'm expecting. So who's this guy? Crypto Mitch NL. Okay, all right. So he's considering this to be the spring, and this to be the last point of supply, I guess. Okay, so basically he's in tune with what I'm saying. So he's also a Wyckofian type of trader, just like I am. Yeah. Okay, you guys can read all these things by yourselves. I'm a very bad reader. Like, I don't really know how to read properly. So I'm very good at reading and deciphering the charts, man. Come on. So yeah. Bitcoin is kind of using this particular area, so we'll see what's going to happen, but most likely it's going to end up breaking down. But if it does hold 34,600, then that is even way better news, and it's going to give us like more reasons for us to go to 41,000 US dollars. So 34,600, we should hold it. And then eventually we need to be trading consistently above 35,300. If this particular level doesn't hold, which I'm sure it's not going to, I really expect the price to come back down to around $33,300. And if that happens, best believe your boy is going to be buying back, and we're just going to sort of be done with the LPS type of phase as far as the Wyckoff theory is concerned, and then we're going to be able to continue our pump and make a whole lot of money. So that's all I had for you today. It's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x. Oh, by the way, let's look at the 24-hour best performing cryptocurrencies. So we've got Zcash. Yeah, pretty much the whole markets have been down. They've been down in the past. Bitcoin Cash ABC. So this one is the Craig Wright equivalence. Oh, it's trading around $32. Yo, this is some crazy stuff. Bitcoin Cash ABC. Oh my goodness, is this the Craig Wright version? Because I know there's Bitcoin Cash, right? Oh, okay. Sheesh. Or maybe this is some other version. I don't really know what this one is. Yeah. So anyway, the Bitcoin dominance still remains fairly, strong, and this is one of the reasons why I prefer trading BTC. The altcoins have been very moody, especially when they pump. they just end up going back to where they were because of the Bitcoin dominance. Like for example, Bakery Swap yesterday went as high as $2.17. Now it's back to where it was trading at like a few hours ago. So it like literally didn't do anything. So this is one of the reasons I'm just sticking to BTC at this particular moment, because of the Bitcoin dominance kind of dominating all the altcoins, you know. So I just don't want to face a lot of instability as far as altcoins are concerned. So that's all I had for you. It's been your boy Mona, aka Beyond 10x. Talk to you a little bit later. Smash the like button. Just take a moment out of your busy schedule. Smash the like button right now. Drop me a comment in the comment section below, and I'm probably going to be talking to you a little bit later. Stay profitable, stay safe. Remember, always practice risk management. Yeah, proper risk management. Always be good. Use your stop losses and all that good stuff. So talk to you a little bit later. Your boy Mona is definitely out. Bye.